Matt Stepp, Dave Campbell's Texas football here on a Friday night in Comanche, Texas, here with the head coach of the 1-0 Comanche Indians, Coach Joaquin Escobar, after a dominant 49-7 win over the Brady Bulldogs. Coach, first off, congratulations.
Thank you, sir. I feel those kids deserve it. They've worked really hard all summer and all spring. So, that's what I told the kids. A kid came up to me and congratulated me, and I said, man, it's not me, it's you. You're the ones that put in the work. So I appreciate it. Thank you.
Before the game, we talked, and I think you guys felt pretty good. You had a shot to win this game, but I mean, could you, in your wildest dreams, imagine a six? I mean, that's a good ball. That's an 8-4 ball club that went to the second round of the playoffs that you beat by 6 touchdowns. I mean, in your wildest dreams, could you have imagined? You'd have been happy with a 1-point win, wouldn't you?
I thought it was going to be a fist fight. I really did. I mean, they do a great job over there. Those guys do a great job with their kids. Last year they dominated us, and I think that's kind of stuck with our kids. And we talked about it all week, and we talked about how, we don't forget that. And I felt pretty confident just because our kids are so focused, man. I mean, you talk about a second year, it's a big difference, and they were focused.
I thought, just from my vantage point in the press box, now you got to break down the film and you got to see. I thought the difference tonight, especially early in the game, was your front seven really set the tone. I think that big hit on the quarterback that set up Martinez's first interception, I think just swung momentum in your favor right there. I thought your front seven was outstanding. What was the game plan coming in? Was it just your base defense? They just got after it, or did you guys do anything special to kind of give them a lot of trouble?
We stayed in our base, but we also brought some. We twisted a little bit on the front line. We felt like we had to, because they had a couple offensive linemen that were good. But we talked about it before. It's going to come down to the front line. That's how you're going to win ball games. If those guys can control the game, you're going to win. And our coaches did a great job of preparing our kids. There's no doubt about it. Our defense was flying around.
Offensively, I thought it's on the same token. Your offensive line, I thought, did a heck of a job. Your quarterback was able to run the ball. And I know in scrimmages you don't want to unleash that a little bit. You want to keep that kind of under wraps. I thought your quarterback ran with a purpose. I thought he spread the ball around to a lot of players. I know you guys want to be physical and run the ball, but I thought when you guys did throw the ball, you were very efficient in the passing game. And a lot of that had to do with your offensive line, giving your signal caller time to throw and then opening up those running lanes.
There's no doubt. We talked about that. I think right now in preseason we got to throw the ball just to see if our kids can make those plays, if he can make those throws, because it's going to come down to where somebody's going to be bigger than you up front, and they're going to do a great job up front. You got to be able to throw the ball and win with those kids, because I feel like we got pretty good athletes out there, and so we got to see if they can make plays. So we're going to spread it around a little bit, and that's what I sat down today, and I put down the plays of each player and how I was going to get them the ball. And that's what we focused on, and that's what we did. All 3 of the guys that we talked about scored touchdowns.
I mean, I know you don't want to be in third and long, but it's going to happen in the course of the season. And I thought when you guys did have, you had a couple of third and fourth and long situations here, and I thought you did a great job. And then finally, your kicking game was strong. You had a couple of field goals. You kicked a 40-yard field goal. That's pretty rare at the 3A Division II level. I mean, special teams I thought were solid as well. I mean, and typically week 1, that could get real sloppy. I mean, you got to be pretty happy with your special teams as well.
Yes, sir. I'm happy for that young man. Last year we lost to Eastland 21-20, and he missed an extra point. So he worked hard all summer. He went to a camp and tried to get better, and every day I would come during the summer in the evening, he'd be out here kicking every day. So that was a great surprise, and I'm glad for him because he deserves it. He's worked really hard, and that's what we talked about. When we got down here, they looked at me, I said, let's kick it. We might as well give it a shot and see if we can make this kick, and he did a great job, put it through the upright.
That's 40 yards.
Good, baby. That's good.
All right, now let's have some fun now. First off, your family, the ladies in your family threw together an unbelievable pregame press box meal for me. You asked me pregame if I like my salsa hot, and I said yeah, and you said, all right, well, it's hot, and it had me sweating. It had me sweating, but I handled it, Coach. You'd be proud of me. You'd be proud of me. Now, what's your first off? Thank you. Appreciate your family for the unbelievable meal. I got a lot of food to take back to Fort Worth with me.
Yeah, you better ask my wife about the Tupperware.
Yeah, I didn't. My wife. I took a picture of my wife. Saw the Tupperware, and she was like, "That's a really nice Tupperware. You better ask Mrs. Escobar if she wants it back." What's your post game meal? What are you going to have post game? Because I mean, you got to celebrate the right way after a big season opening win.
Amen. We're going to go have enchiladas as well. We have some enchiladas saved up over there, and then my wife. I don't know what she's making, but she made some stuff. We're going to go to. Everybody's coming to the house, celebrate. We only had one of these last year, so we're going to take advantage of this. We're going to eat some wings. We're going to eat some enchiladas. enchiladas and nachos. We're going to have it all.
We'll hit the conditioning on Monday, right?
That's right. We'll hit it on Monday.
Coach, congratulations on the win. Appreciate the Oslo hospitality here in Comanche. Good luck in 2022, and maybe we'll see you in the playoffs.
Hey, I hope so, man. Thanks for coming. We appreciate it. You know, every time you've been to one of our games, we're undefeated.
I think you're undefeated when I show up.
We are undefeated, so you better clear your schedule. And come
Send the private jet for me.
I will. I'll send it to you. Thanks for coming and everything you guys do.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate you.
Thank you.